Two, three. Hi, good evening, Rocio. How are you?
Good evening. I'm good.
Mm, that's amazing. Okay, today we have a amazing class because today we are gonna talk about what is culture. Okay, and for start the classes, we are going to read. Can you read the first paragraph, please, Rocio?
The question?
Not only culture here.
Uh, what is culture? Eso? What is culture?
Yeah, can you read the
Esta.
first paragraph, please?
Yes. Uh, culture. Culture is the characteristics and knowledge of a particular group of people, encompassing language, religion, cuisine, social habits, music, and arts.
Mm-hmm. Yes, this is the culture, and culture encompasses religion, food, what we wear, how we wear it, our language, marriage, music. Culture is about all topics that we have in the world. Okay, Rosia? But now we have two questions. The first is, can you define culture for you, Rosia, please?
Mm, as you say, culture is something that defines every person wherever he or she is. And culture is something that let us feel different, or maybe that let us be, I don't know, something characteristical that we used to do. I think
Mm,
that's
mhm.
culture.
That's good, Rosia. Thank you. And the second question is, what goes into culture?
Mm, can be, as you were mentioned, movies, can be traditions, like customs that we used to do. For example, eating some special food in some special day, or I don't know, doing some activities with family, or just going somewhere in some special day, like Christmas, for example, is something that we all in the whole world know, but it's not something equal for everyone. I mean, it's something that we celebrate different in every part of the whole world. So I think, for example, Peru, we used to drink too much chocolate and several kind of food or meals. And I don't know, like Chile is custom to eat some turkey and that kind of things. Mm-hmm.
That's amazing, Rosia. I was remember what it has some that I have with my family. For example, with my family, we don't have a lot of, for example, equalities or something that is the same with them. But I remember one custom that we have is, for example, to eat all my family together in a special, for example, holidays, in a special birthday or something like that, and it's a good custom for our family, and it's amazing. Thank you, Rosia, for share your ideas. Okay, the next, you need to identify two things that everyone in your family or you has in common. Think. I'm gonna give you 1 minute to think. Two things that everyone in your family has in common. Okay. If you are ready, you can talk.
Mm, two things.
Okay. The time is over. Okay, Rocio,
Mm,
tell me two things that everyone in in your family has in common.
mm, everyone in my family likes to travel,
Mm, that's amazing.
and everyone, I mean, my great great grandparents were always traveling, and thanks to family search, history family, we noticed that we become from we're from Bolivia. Some families from there, and they were traveling and meeting some people everywhere. So my great grandparents meet in Peru and Bolivia. So that's why we are here. And everyone in my family have traveled at least once uh, outside the country. So that's
Mm,
what my family likes to do and has in common, I think. Another thing I think they like, or we like, it's learning languages,
mhm,
because almost everyone in my family talks at least two languages. So even my grandparents, they talk native language from here, like Aymara and Quechua. So we're accustomed to know more than one language. That's super common in our family. That
mm. That's amazing, Rocio. Thank you. Oh, Aymara and Quechua, it's amazing, I think so. And you have
mm,
two things, but I think that you don't only have two things in common with your family. I think that you have more, but you need to think more about that. Yeah, but it's amazing, Rosia. Okay, for example, I have here, for example, the name, purpose of your family, the belief. You can do that, but you talk about the travel and you talk about the languages in common. But it's okay and it's perfect. Okay, this is an activity that will you will do individually. Okay, the activity consists in select a culture, okay, any culture. Yeah, for example, in your country, in your city, on another in another country, okay. And then you need to list one physical characteristic the culture you selected has in common. Like for example, if you choose, for example, Bolivia, as you told me, you need one common thing with your country. And the second is find one cultural ideas that the people have in common too. Okay, you have 1 minute to think about it.
mm, I think I got it.
Okay.
Mm, mm, Peru. Eh, the Peruvian's culture is something too big to explain. Is like we have several kind of cultures and many things that we even don't know if we're from the south side or the north side. But something that let us be in common, it's our not just our physical characteristics, but we all have black hair, or
Mm,
almost everyone. Like there is no one that has um like, if you're Peruvian, you won't have blonde hair or red hair.
yeah.
And if you had it, it's because you're not completely Peruvian. You have some, I mean, your dad or your mom is from, I don't know, somewhere, but not
Yes.
Peruvian at all. So that's something that it's super characteristical from Peru. Even if we have uh, some Chinese and African uh, costumes that everyone is mixed here,
Mhm.
but we all have. black hair, and not all have like curly or maybe straight, but we all have black hair, everyone, or just brown, but it's kind of black. So another thing that I think we all an idea that we all have in common is our food.
Yeah.
It's, I mean, I don't know if you're of the jungle, if you're from the sea or whatever. Peru has the best food in the whole world for us, because we're accustomed to eat some so cooked. I mean, the food has to be with a lot of sausage. Like, I mean, no sausage. It's like too much sauce. I don't know how to pronounce that. I'm sorry. And has a lot of fruits and vegetables, and has a great variety the of food. So we love food in Peru. Everyone meets some special dishes like ají de gallina, that is not chicken at all, but it's ají de gallina. Also ceviche. What else? I don't know. Papa la huancaína. I don't know. Wherever you are, you know the dishes. So it's so common. Mhm.
Mhm. Thank you, Rocio. I was thinking some common things that I have, for example, in another culture, and one of that is, for example, the service. In
Mhm.
all city or in all country that I stayed or that I arrived, I have people that help me, people that is humble, people that can help you if you need it, and it's amazing. And thank you, Rocio. And today I hope that you could understand about we have different cultures, we have different customs around the world, but it's not for example, okay, you are from another culture, I don't want to be your friend or something like that.
Mhm.
Okay, you need to remember that we have a lot of things in common with another cultures, but we need to
Mhm.
find it. We need to search it. Okay. This is all
Mhm.
for today, Rocio. Thank you so much for your help, and see you next week. Okay, Rocio? Thank you.
Yes. Bye. Take
Bye
care.
bye, Rocio.